Well, this is the latest group of refugees who are being taken away from the island, and we're told that, largely speaking, this is a group of unaccompanied children, those we believe below the age of 17 and from Africa. And they illustrate really one of the huge problems for Europe. What to do about the refugee crisis as a whole, but then what to do especially for very, very vulnerable people indeed. It may be that some of these young people have no relatives at all on the entire continent of Europe, and the Italian authorities are now taking them on this ferry to the island of Sicily, where they'll be held in another refugee centre, and then it will have to be worked out what indeed happens to them. How do they get adequate protection? How do they get adequate security? How do they get an adequate start to the new life that they want to begin here? We're told by charity workers it's often quite difficult with young children because they form tight bonds on their journeys over to Europe, and they form tight networks when they're in the camps when they arrive. And then sometimes they have to separate those groups and send individuals to different places, and that can be incredibly difficult for them. There are some more who are just going onto the boat at the moment. Every single refugee who arrives here in Europe, of course, is vulnerable, but these are among the more vulnerable.